which are composed of CaCO3, so ocean warming and acidification threaten the future of coral reefs. So now, let's try to identify the air pollutants. Of course, its sources. So let's define first the air pollution. So air pollution occurs in many forms, but generally be thought of as gaseous and particulate contaminants that are present in the Earth's atmosphere. So malalaman natin dito kung anong source or kung ano-ano yung nagiging effect at the same time as we go through our lecture. So air pollution sources. Number one, we have this stationary sources. Kaya nga siya tinawag na stationary kasi meron siyang relative fixed location. So, pwede siyang makategorized as point sources or area sources. Pag sinabi nating point sources, yung stationary facility or yung mga processes that emits significant amount of air pollution during manufacturing, power generation, heating, incineration, or any other related activity. Pag sinabi naman po natin na area sources, ito naman yung mga small sources of air pollution. Pero, pag pinagsama-sama, sa una, hindi mo mapapansin kasi na mag-emit siya ng marami. Pero pag pinagsama-sama, collectively, ang nangyayari po, mas dumadami or mas marami pa yung emissions niya than these point sources. So, mahirap din po ang area sources. So, this is an example of a point source. Ito po. Another example of a point source. Actually, dapat i-identify nyo to eh. Pero since we're not in a synchronous class, sinestate ko na lang ngayon. Okay, and this is an area source. Di ba sa una parang konti lang, pero kapag nag-spread at grabe yung oil spill, iba na yung magiging effect nito. Next, we also have the so-called mobile source. Mobile, meaning to say, nagbo-move. So, it includes automobiles or automobiles, trucks. Kita niyo yung mga truck natin, di ba? Buses, aircraft, ships, trains, and anything else that pollutes as it moves from one place to another. Another source of air pollution, agricultural sources. So it's arise from operations that raise animals and grow crops, which can generate emission of gases and particulate matter. For example, as you can see here sa picture, yung animals na confined to a barn or a particular restricted area, nagpo-produce sila ng large amount of manure. So, the manure, yung mga poop na tinatawag nyo, emits various gases, particularly ammonia, into our air. So, this ammonia can be, again, emitted from the animal houses, from manure storage areas, or from the land after the manure is applied. Diba, ginagawang pang-fertilize. Kasi, ang nangyayari, paminsan-minsan nagkakaroon ng misapplication ng fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides that can actually or potentially result in air pollution. Next, we have natural sources. For example, ito yung mga hindi natin napipigilan. So, unlike the other mentioned sources of air pollution caused by natural sources is not caused by people or our activities. So, natural disaster can also cause this air pollution. So, kapag nag-e-erupt ang volcano, nag-e-eject sila ng volcanic ash and gases sa atmosphere natin. Actually, naalala ko nung nandoon ako nung pumutok yung Mayon, way back when I was in college. Talagang mapapansin ninyo yung ash sa paligid, parang nagkaroon ng grayscale na filter. Kasi pumunta kami sa isang lugar kung saan mas malapit din yung Mayon kasi kailangan namin magbigay ng supplies. Nag-volunteer kasi kami. So, yun, makikita mo. Tapos yung mga classmates ko na may naka-eyeglasses sila, meron silang eyeglasses or shades. Makikita mo parang pwede mong i-wipe yung eyeglasses or yung kanilang shades. Kasi yun nga po yung mga volcanic ash na if it's inhaled, it can actually cause difficult in breathing and it can also aggravate the risk of lung cancer. Kaya hindi din yun okay. Before, naka-mask din kami, naka-protective gear kami para maiwasan namin yung volcanic ash. So, it can really cause this air pollution at the same time other diseases. Forest and prairie fires. Nag-i-emit sila ng large quantities of pollutants. Dust storms can create large amounts of particulate matter, yung mga maliliit na dust, and plants and trees naturally emit volatile organic compounds which can form aerosols that can cause a natural blue haze. So, wild animals din can cause or can be considered as a natural source of pollution. Tulad nga nung kanina, di ba? Yung ating mga cows. Now, we move on to the major air pollutants naman po. Kasi meron silang dalawang categories. May tinatawag tayong primary pollutants, meron naman tayong secondary pollutants. Kung sources, ito naman, yun na mismong air pollutants. Kapag sinabi po natin na primary pollutants, these are the pollutants emitted into the air that have direct impact on the environment. Kapag sinabi naman natin secondary pollutants, this is the reaction between primary pollutants and other normal atmospheric phenomena or compounds na nag-combine sila together causing the secondary pollutants. For example, ang nangyari po is yung hydrocarbon, yung nitrogen oxide, is combined with sunlight, therefore producing the secondary pollutant called as ozone. So, hindi po ito yung ozone na nag-i-exist doon sa ating second layer ng atmosphere, ha? Hindi po yon. That's the good ozone. So, tandaan nyo po na yung good ozone natin is found in the stratosphere, sa second layer. Kasi yun nga yung nagpo-protect sa atin sa UV rays. Pero itong tinatawag ko naman or sinasabi ko ng secondary pollutant na ozone, which it is the bad ozone that is found in the troposphere, yung ating first layer. So, tinatawag din po itong tropospheric ozone. And again, this is formed by sunlight or combining sunlight with the hydrocarbons and nitrogen oxide. So, ito yung hindi po okay. Tandaan nyo ha, ang difference ng bad ozone and good ozones. Ito is malay natin lumabas sa examination. Next, we have the 6 common air pollutants. So, ito yung tinatawag din silang outer pollutants, criteria pollutants. Tandaan nyo lang po yung SUNY PACALO. Halimbawa, may exam na tayo para mas madali yung matandaan. SU for sulfur dioxide, Ni for nitrogen dioxide, Pa for particulate matter, Ka for carbon monoxide, Lead for L, and O for ozone, or the bad ozone, or the ground level ozone.